YouTubers. So I'm going through Palos Verdes right here. I thought I would choose a good, beautiful clip. Going through this area to kind of just I had a light bulb moment today. But first, in reference to the name of the video, watch towards the very end of the video. I want you to try to find the 3 seagulls, because I track them for. I didn't really record it specifically, but I'm sure it's at least a minute and a half, maybe more. I'm tracking them, driving right beside them. But so something I've noticed even before I moved down here to San Pedro. So there's a long stretch of road, and it connects north part of San Pedro to the south part of Palos Verdes. And so, like myself, I think you get a lot of Harleys coming up from the kind of heavily populated areas of San Pedro on Harleys coming into Palos Verdes for fun Saturday and Sunday rides. So I've always noticed 2 things. On one of my favorite roads, Palos Verdes Drive East, which is coming up here on my left, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yep. On Palos Verdes Drive East, sorry guys, my dog completely just distracted me. But oh yeah, there's always big electrical signs that say loud pipes will be ticketed, and it's kind of scary, because I have loud Vance and Hines short shots stagger, and they're pretty loud. I mean, even Harley enthusiasts say they're pretty loud, so I have to really be careful driving through there and keep it at the lower RPMs. But then it was the first time ever I've seen it right down. It's still in San Pedro before you're even getting close to leaving San Pedro. But on that road, as soon as it gets past that first intersection where you're locked onto that road that goes to Palos Verdes, it has that sign in that place and then further down the road. And I've always noticed on that long stretch of road, tailgaters really, really inappropriately tailgating. Isn't this a beautiful stretch of road? Now notice these seagulls. But always through this, always a really nice expensive car, always tailgating. And so I've realized it's the really wealthy that live in Palos Verdes that get those cops to put out those electrical signs that loud pipes will be ticketed. And it's these same people that lobby to get that done that are also tailgating me every time I come into, not every time, but more than half the time I come in or out of Palos Verdes on this road that connects to San Pedro. I get these tailgaters. But look at what beauty there is. They got to be willing to share. These white privileged people. They've got to be willing to share and tolerate my loud exhaust. So you see, so maybe I do support Black Lives Matter. Even though, it's the principles, even though I'm not black. Now I'm just being facetious. But this is the neighborhood. So this is the last street you can drive on in Palos Verdes, down the closest you can get to the water. So you're below your typical driving, and you're down in the neighborhood right here. So you know what I've noticed though with these tailgaters on this specific road is I just keep good driving etiquette. Keeping my pipes pretty quiet. I keep the same amount of distance between the car in front of me. even though they're really tailgating rudely, I'm not really being reactive. And they kind of just see that, I'm exhibiting more adherence to the laws of the road. I'm more appropriate. I'm not, so, the human mind, it does classify everything. And that's how profiling takes place with cops, because it really is the natural way of the mind to want to classify every new situation, every new individual. And it does that by judging the person's dress, how they're walking, how their face looks, how their eyes look. And then they're going to categorize them and classify them. And so, with some of these cars, they see this Harley with, today I have my Marlon Brando look, white t-shirt on under a black leather vest. So they're making some probably assumptions that I'm a rude, loud Harley owner. And when they come at me with their rudeness to irritate me, I think it's just a policy, let's irritate these people as much as we can every time they come into town so that they stop coming here. But they back off as soon as you don't get irritated. God bless.